Police and parents are on high alert. The Yuma Police Department is increasing patrols around that area. And the big issue when it comes to feather signs and food trucks is that the city does not have a code for either one of them. Jonathan, the Yuma Police Department is asking for a 12.4% increase. On the agenda tonight, a judge will be appointing and swearing in 9 new police officers. Police and the Sheriff's Department continue to investigate if Vasquez was involved or is connected to the shootings from last night and from this morning. Good evening, Jonathan. All the information that we're getting so far is coming from the air station in Miramar, California. Homeowners will not have to pay higher taxes. Reporting live from downtown Yuma, Wendy Aguilar, 13 on your side. La policía y los padres de familia están en alerta. La policía está patrullando toda el área de las escuelas y los padres de familia están caminando a sus hijos a la escuela y recordándoles no hablar con extraños. The military community is excited to celebrate the return of 90 Marines. They've been overseas for 8 months, so you can imagine in those 8 months, they've missed many important celebrations. One Marine missed the birth of his daughter. He's meeting his 3-month-old baby for the first time today. This is the moment Katie Stewart has been waiting for 8 months. And this is how she felt minutes before the reunion.
Borderline tears, very excited, and cannot wait to see him.
Captain John Stewart is part of the Black Sheep Squadron. He's been on deployment for 8 months.
Cannot wait for him to see his daughter, and he's going to be so happy.
Holding this sign, Katie and her 3-month-old baby anxiously wait for his arrival. The excitement grows as the first of 6 Harriers shows up. Just moments later, the wait is finally over, and Captain Stewart gets to hold his daughter for the very first time.
It's incredible. It's hard to describe.
For now, Stewart says he can't wait to go home and spend time with his family.
Sit on the patio and have a pizza and a glass of wine or a good beer and kind of roll around the ground a little bit with the kids.
Several of the Marines have been deployed many times, but for Captain John Stewart, this was his very first deployment, and it's a homecoming that he will always cherish. Reporting from MCAS, Wendy Aguilar, 13 on your side. Good evening, Manila. It's a much quieter scene behind me, but earlier today, everything from mariachis to Congressman Grijalba to former field workers had a chance to get a one-on-one interview with a former member of the farm workers movement.
We didn't have insurance. They discriminated against us. Our paychecks would amount to almost nothing. They would never give us a raise.
Maria Guadalupe Arbizo was a field worker and was part of the farm workers movement. With tears in her eyes, she describes all the things that Cesar Chavez accomplished for labor workers.
He helped the poor, the field workers, and those who were unfairly fired.
Arizona State Congressman says Chavez paved the way for thousands of Latinos across the country.
He organized the most voiceless and the most powerless workers in this country. Workers not covered by any law or any protection. Organized them to the point where they symbolically set an example for the whole country.
And today, to the sound of the mariachi, the celebration of Chavez's life kicked off. Dozens lined up outside, some holding posters, others dancing away. And you're excited to watch the movie?
Yes.
All excited, waiting to watch the Cesar Chavez movie.
Me siento bien contenta.
I feel very happy.
Meanwhile, Arbizo says Chavez's legacy and his message will always live in her heart.
Que viva Cesar Chavez y sí se puede.
Long live Cesar Chavez. Yes, we can. Rise above and move forward.
And Arbizo says for Chavez, who's got schools, parks, streets named after him, a movie was long overdue. Reporting live from the Yuma Palms, Wendy Aguilar, 13 on your side.
This is so hard, not knowing where she is, not knowing if she's okay.
That's how Jenny Jimenez sums up what it's been like without her daughter, Emily, for the past year.
My heart is staying positive. I'm staying positive. I have to stay positive until I know for sure.
Jimenez says despite not knowing her daughter's whereabouts, she's not giving up hope.
I light a candle every day and I say a prayer, and just in hopes that she comes home.
She describes her daughter as a beautiful person inside and out.
She walked into the room and her smile just lit up the room. Very confident, strong-willed. She knew what she wanted to do all the time.
On February 3rd, the teen posted what would be her last Facebook update.
It's like she just disappeared. Nobody can really put her past February.
Back in March 22nd, we began an investigation on a missing person.
And while investigators have followed leads in California and as far as Mexico, still no sign of Emily.
We made flyers of our own. We put them out everywhere, and nothing.
Jimenez says she believes her daughter is alive and she just wants her to come home.
You know, part of me is missing. You know, it's like my heart is empty. I just need to know where she is. We need to find her. I just want to hear, her call and say, "Hi, Mom." I just want to hear her voice. That would mean a lot.